Hello.
Happy Monday!
Woo!
Oh, I love the hands. That makes me so happy. I am so excited to be on tonight, you guys. Happy Monday to you, and so excited to get us started today. I just wanted to let you know that I got to make some random people smile and laugh today, and that made me super happy. So I hope that you guys are able to do the same sometimes. One was a customer service lady with US Cellular, and someone else was, I don't know, somebody else nice that I had to talk to on the phone. So that made me happy. So I hope you guys did something today that made you happy. We want to thank you so much for being on. And to those of you that were joining us Saturday morning, oh my gosh, wasn't that amazing? Yes, I see lots of nodding. And I know many of you played it back as well. So thank you so much for taking the time to do that. I hope you guys wrote lots of notes and were able to implement something right away. I know one of the things that many of you guys did was your challenge. Yes, I see lots of eyes, lots of beautiful eyes. I love that. I love that. Yes, the fabulous eye color card that we used with the beautiful Merlot, Southern Rose. You guys, absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Awesome. So I am going to turn over to my mom real quick. Oh, let's all give,
Hearts,
let's all give some
hearts, give hearts and smiles, hearts and smiles.
Okay, great.
There it is, there it is, there they are. Ah, yay! Okay, you know that's my favorite thing to do.
Yay! Okay, and then I will turn it over to my mom for some quick housekeeping.
All right, welcome everybody. Are you excited? We're gonna have so much fun. Okay, so couple of housekeeping reminders to please stay on mute unless you are sharing. And again, per usual, I'm going to record the screen and record it and post it on YouTube. Again, I'm going to have my screen on speaker view so that you won't be distracted. You'll only get to see the speaker when you go back to the recording. And I suggest that you put it on speaker view as well, so you just see our speaker. And then there's less distractions when you watch it back. And if for any reason you need to step away, if you could please turn your video off so that if you need to take care of anybody, we can keep focused on our speakers and not on whatever cute little thing you have in the background. Okay, sound good? All right, back to you, Cece.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, ladies. So real quick, our agenda for tonight, we are going to share some brave moments. So get your brave moments ready to go. Fabulous product commercial from the absolutely wonderful Kelly Strasser. And of course, we'll hear from our special guest, Marni. Whoop, whoop. She will get a proper introduction later. We will then close with some more thoughts and challenges, some new information for you guys to take away from. And you'll have had your week off to a great start. Sound good? Okay, awesome. So I would love it if 2 to 3 consultants right away could put up their hand. I do have you in speaker view, so let's have 2 to 3 share their brave. And I'll just remind you, let's keep it simple and just a couple sentences, okay? Fabulous. I see Dawn, then I see Whitney, and I see B-Rad first. Okay, let's start there.
Perfect.
Hi, ladies. This is Dawn Emanuele, and my brave this week is 3 things. I did live video, I did shake up your makeup bags, and I written a whole bunch of postcards. And I'm dyslexic, so I hate to handwrite things a lot. Like a lot, I hate to handwrite things. So I'm just really energized by how just things have been happening and I've been doing stuff. So, and I went to the post office, which is why I'm wearing shoes to mail out all the stuff from the Shake Up Your Makeups. And so I'm done.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Dawn. I don't know what just happened with my view. I just want to make sure I see everyone. Okay. It's fine. Okay. And then we'll go to fabulous Whitney. Thank you so much, Dawn. Whitney, Shirley Line.
Okay, well, today I was brave and I posted my naked face on Instagram, and with the Mary Kay Shake Up, no, not, what is it? Stand Out Challenge. And I have gotten 2 orders out of the deal. I have 2 brand new skincare customers, so I'm super excited about something that was so easy, and it took about 5 minutes of my day this morning to take the picture and post it. has resulted in $170 sales.
Nice. That is awesome. I did see your in your box you posted about doing the Shake Up Your Makeup challenge. That is fantastic. Congratulations. That must feel so good. Great job.
Love it.
Okay. And then B-Rad?
Yes.
Right.
Hi, everybody. So my brave is I posted my little selfie with my filter to make me look tan the other day. And one of my acquaintances from high school commented that she loved my lip color. She's not a customer of mine. She is a hairdresser, and I'm super intimidated by her because she's got very bold opinions on her brands. But I messaged her very quickly, asked if she wanted a sample of it, and I'd love to send her a little care package, and she really appreciated it. So it is in the mail, and that was like my throat closed up for a hot second as I typed that, but I did.
Nice.
Awesome. Oh my gosh. Yes, reaching out to those people that might be a little bit intimidating, but just doing it, right? And don't you agree, guys, at the time they're like, you're intimidated by me? What? Right? Love that. Awesome. Great job, B-Rad. Mom, do we have time for one more?
Yes, I saw Amanda's hand go up.
Great. Go ahead, friend.
Hello?
Yep.
Yep, you're good.
Okay, perfect. So a friend of mine actually just referred one of her friends to my VIP page, and I kind of just like let it sit there for a couple days because, right, like I'm just shy. And so then I figured that I would just go for it and welcome her to my VIP page, and I got over $100 in sale for just like reaching out and saying, hey. So yeah.
Awesome. Yes, I love that. Fantastic. I love all this brave, you guys. This is exactly what this is about. That is so wonderful. Congratulations to you for fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous. Okay, now I am going to introduce our fabulous product commercial for this week. I'm so excited to introduce the fabulous Start Team Builder, so many words, Kelly Strasser. She has been working her business for 2 years, just celebrated her anniversary on the 31st of March, yay. And her favorite part of her business during this season, you guys, is being able to deliver samples to frontline workers and the relationships that she's built in the past that she's able to now keep in touch with digitally. So we love and appreciate that. Kelly, take it away.
Hi, everybody. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. We are going to talk about naturally nourishing oil and naturally exfoliating powder tonight. Exfoliating powder, actually both of them, their product statement, power statement is derived from nature, certified for confidence. Both of them, how cool. So nourishing oil. I have my little notes here. It leaves skin feeling hydrated and nourished. It absorbs quickly and feels lightweight. It's free of parabens. Yeah. Phthalates.
Phthalates.
Thanks. Synthetic fragrance, synthetic dyes, and SLS and SLES. Those are very big trigger words in the world right now, so it's awesome that we can say that that's free of all of it. A couple things about it. It's suitable for sensitive skin with gentle formulas, which is awesome. Means it's good for anybody. It features a blend of sweet almond oil, olive oil, and sesame oil. Emollients and provide moisturizing benefits. It can be used all over, including the face, cuticles, elbows, and even the ends of hair. Multiple uses, awesome. It can be used with your morning or your night routines, so any time of day, and it approximately lasts 2 months. It's retailed at $48. That's about, what, 60 days, using it twice a day? That's like 80 cents a use. Get it. And then our next one, the exfoliating powder, it gently exfoliates skin and leaves it looking healthy. It does not leave skin feeling over scrubbed. It's also free of all of the same things the nourishing oil is. This one is also great for sensitive skin. So olive naturally, sensitive skin, awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It features hydrogenated, castor oil processed into fine wax beads and citric acid to provide exfoliating benefits which help skin cell turnover. It also features a light vanilla scent. It can be used 2 to 3 times a week or daily if preferred, if it's gentle enough for your skin. You use about a dime size to a quarter size, so it lasts about 2.5 months, even if you use it one time daily. This is retailed at $34. If you haven't seen it before, I guess I could open. But about 2.5 months, that's about 75 days, so that's 45 cents a use. It's got just a little hole.
Yep.
It comes out pretty quick, so nice and easy. And then the nourishing oil actually has a dropper. So
Ooh, ah.
both very good to use. Exfoliating powder can be used with our nourishing oil. It can be used with any cleanser or just water. Any questions?
I love both of these. Awesome job. Great.
I have a question, Kelly.
Yes.
If you have oily skin, should you not use nourishing oil or should you?
You can still use it.
Got it.
It does not limit you based off of your skin type.
Perfect.
Maddie Gallagher is asking, how do you apply them? And maybe you said that, she said.
Oh, I did not, but thank you for asking. So the exfoliating powder, like I said, would be used either with your cleanser or right after a cleanser. You would either mix it with water or the oil. So it comes out as a powder. You put it in your hand. You either add your cleanser or your water. You kind of mix it all around. It kind of, if you use microdermabrasion, it's kind of like thicker than that. It's kind of like a scrub. So you rub it all over your face. You kind of let it soak in, and then you just rinse it with water. And you dry your face like usual. The nourishing oil then, you can either drip it right on your face, or I even put a little extra on my hands and then do my face, and then my hands and my elbows. So it's kind of personal preference, but definitely the oil, if you have excess on your hands, don't wipe it off. Put it somewhere on your body because it's awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Thank
You guys just
Kelly.
want to like use all of it right now? Awesome. Thank you so much, Kelly. Yes, Mom.
Can I give you off label that I'm super excited about?
Do it.
Dry shampoo, the exfoliating powder. Game changer. Game changer. Sandy also said good for tattoos that are healing. The oil, good for tattoos that are healing. Okay, another upsell. Yes. Yeah, for the powder for the hair, just put a little in your fingers because you know it has castor oil in it, so it's sticks together more than baby powder would. It seems like baby powder with beads is what it seems like. So I just go like that. Yep, put it in the roots, hairspray. Yeah. Dry shampoo has nothing on us. You won't have to wash your face for so long, you'll wonder when the last time you showered.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much, Kelly. That was fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. You guys learned something?
Yes.
Nodding. Awesome.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Great job, Kelly. Great job. Okay, we are going to turn it over to the fabulous Lisa Cadillac Mack to introduce our guest.
Lisa Cadillac Mack gets to introduce our guest. Okay, so really jacked up to introduce you to my friend. So I have her official accolades, and then I'm going to say, you know, yeah, I'm going to read her accolades, and then I'm going to tell you how much I love her, in case you're not sure. Okay, so Marni Hendricks started her Mary Kay business 14 years ago as a tomboy and a full-time college student. When she learned about the opportunity, she saw how this business could be a vehicle that could allow her to live her dream life of being a work-from-home mom, making an executive income. From day one, Marni worked her business with discipline and consistency. She earned her first career car after 5 months, debuted as a sales director in 6 months, and earned her second career car after 9 months, and went on to earn her prestigious pink Cadillac after 15 months of joining the company. One of her greatest Mary Kay memories was picking up her first pink Cadillac in the same month she graduated from college and 2 days before marrying her high school sweetheart, Brian. Marni is the proud sales director of the Mega Miracle Unit. Mega stands for Multiply Each Woman's God-given ability. She is passionate about supporting women in blossoming into the version of themselves and using this business as a vehicle to live out their dream life. Marni and the Mega Miracle Unit have earned 9 career cars and have achieved triple star status 10 times, with their highest unit club being in the $650,000 circle of excellence. Becoming a top sales director and earning an all expense paid to Alaska was a dream. Her highest commission check in 1 month is over $18,000. Today, Brian and Marni have 6 children with baby number 7 on their way in July. Her mission is to impact lives spiritually, financially, and emotionally. And I can most certainly tell you that Marni has made a huge impact on me, on my leadership, and on my marriage, which has indirectly impacted every single one of you. So, without further ado, it is my absolute sincere pleasure to introduce you to Marni Hendricks.
Thank you, Lisa.
Yes.
Wow. That was so beautiful. Thank you. And I received those words. I covet them and cherish them. So I want to make sure that we are good on time. So would you like me wrapped up by what time, Lisa?
You have even more than we thought. So 7:45?
7:45. Perfect.
Yeah,
okay.
Great.
So first of all, Lisa, what I want to just share with you that I acknowledge in you tonight is your command strength at its best. I mean, you guys, when I came on and saw all of you, you are all present, you are engaged, you are ready to give each other your best and learn from each other. You're all dressed in Mary Kay professional. I am like, wowzers, this is like the most professional virtual Mary Kay meeting I have ever been a part of. So I just want to affirm you, Lisa, as the fearless leader you are. This is your command strength, my friend, at its best. I mean, you guys, this is like, I feel like we should be teaching this unit meeting style to the whole Mary Kay world. This is just phenomenal. And I want to affirm all of you ladies because I noticed, like, I know that behind the scenes here, you have families at home. You're like locked up somewhere, ready to be present and give each other your best. And so I just want to affirm all of you for investing in this time to give and receive. Also, one other thing I just want to affirm in all of you ladies is that you are just known for across the whole state and across the Mary Kay world is your go give heart as a unit. I mean, we have consultants in our organization that plug into your events in person, and they are like, not sad, but they're like very excited to plug into your events and almost like, okay, yay, I get to come back home now to my own events and I'm gonna miss my Mary Kay sisters in the Milwaukee area. So, and that just says so much, you guys, about all of you carrying on Mary Kay Ash's legacy of the Go Give spirit. And so thank you guys so much. Your heart in how you accept others and love on others, whether they are a part of your units or a part of other units, it is so noticed and it is appreciated. And you guys set the standard for the rest of us in the state and across the Mary Kay world. So what we're gonna dig into tonight, you guys, is one of the topics that I am like most passionate about, and that is living and working in our strengths.
Yes.
So can you see my screen, Lisa?
Yes,
Technology
sure can.
is our friend. I want to make sure you can see it. Okay.
Yep.
Should I make any adjustments or can you see the slides good?
No, I can see them. We can see them.
Okay. Okay, that sounds good. So this is something I am so passionate about, you guys, living and working in our strengths. And the reason that I'm so passionate about this is because it is so easy to go through life in business focused on what other people are doing or the greatness that other people have. And just like the Bible tells us, you guys, we are all beautifully and wonderfully made. And when a woman recognizes her own greatness, and when she chooses to embrace her own strengths and live in her strengths, what I really see is like we almost shine a light on others, and we're able to be a light to others. And as we shine that light and we be that light, it allows other people, it almost gives other people permission to embrace who God created them to be and to live out their strengths. And so I just believe that by us embracing who we are to the core and really living in our strengths and working in our strengths, we experience so much more joy. We make a bigger impact on people's lives and on this world and on generations to come. And we shine that light and give other people permission to do the same. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight, you guys. And I really believe that through Mary Kay, through this career, this is the opportunity where we can celebrate each other's God-given talents, God-given strengths. And so I want this to be interactive, if that's okay.
Yeah. So
what I would love for you ladies to share and to reflect on is, what are some of your strengths? And for those of you that have taken the Strength Finder, the Gallup Strength Finder, maybe there's your actual Gallup Strength Finder strengths that are coming up for you. And maybe there's, for those of you that haven't taken, I would encourage you to think about like, okay, what are the nice things that people say about you? So who would be willing to share? What do you recognize about yourself? What are your strengths?
Marni, can you go back to, do you want them to share?
Yes, I would love that. Yes.
Okay, so can you go back to not screen share so we can see the, wait. Can you guys see anything but Marnie's screen right now?
You can only see 5 people at a time.
Oh, 5 people at a time. Okay, so should I take off screen share for a sec, Lisa?
Well, if one of you wanted to share, just hold your hand up real quick and I'll get you to there. Because I can see everybody.
Oh, perfect.
So on my
okay,
computer,
who would be willing to share? Hold your hand up.
If you kind of go to the little bar, it did let me go into an entire grid share where I can see everyone.
Oh, cool.
While she has her screen up, it did?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Just
cool.
pull it open.
Okay, so I'm looking for someone that raised their hand that wants to share about their strengths. I haven't seen any hands. So, Cece, do you want to share yours?
I saw both Maggies. Let them go.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Sorry.
It's-
Sorry, Maggie.
Yay, thank you, Maggies. I'm excited to hear from you ladies.
Who do you want first? This is Maggie Fortman.
Go ahead, Maggie Fortman.
Okay, so I did the Strength Finders quiz, and one of mine is positivity, which I love. So especially right now, things are really good in my world. So, but that's one of my strengths.
Positivity. I love it. So how do you see yourself making an impact on other people's lives, Maggie, with your strength of positivity?
So I think I bring a lot of joy to people's lives because I am so positive. And I'm also somewhat of a realist, so I get that life is not always wonderful. I'm not super naive about that, but I feel like you can always turn something that is a challenge into a positive situation if you look for it. And so I'm really good at helping people find the positive, after they've I mean, you do need to process a little bit. So after they've processed, then I can help them find good things that may come out of things that may not have been so good. So I'm pretty good at that.
You're good at that. I love that, bringing positives out of things that could not be so good. So when you find yourself doing that, like bringing that joy to other people's lives, how does that make you feel?
Like I make a difference.
Yes, like you're making a difference, you guys.
Yeah.
And that is, you know, Maggie, are you okay if we interact a little bit more? If I ask you some more questions? Okay, I just wanted to make sure. So going on to like the next question on our slide, what are the benefits of living and working in our strengths? And that is oftentimes what people will say, is that they feel like when they're living in their strengths and working in their strengths, they're making a difference. What are some of the other benefits that come up for you, Maggie? Like, what are some of the other benefits do you find of living in your strengths of positivity, or even some of your other strengths?
So I think specifically with positivity, it's an easy way, not easy. It's a way to cope sometimes. Like, you know, we all have struggles that we've had in our lives, and some more than others. And I think sometimes when you are, I don't know, for me, it's been somewhat of a coping mechanism, because it's always this belief that something better is going to happen and I can make it happen. So I think sometimes when you live in that, it just shows other people that you have a choice. You can choose to make it better, or you can wallow. But I think it is somewhat of a coping mechanism. So throughout my life, it has served me well, so that I can keep moving when things are hard, and I can help other people when things are hard. And I've been there, so I get it. And I don't know. Did that answer the question? I think it kind of did.
Totally.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. It's like you, in living and working in your strengths, you know how to best move forward when things get hard, and you know how to support others in moving forward when things get hard.
It always reminds me of what Judy McCoy used to say, and now Lisa says it too. You know, if you don't work through a crisis, you're going to have two at the end. So I think it's helped to like continue to do the things that you need to do as well.
Yes. If you don't work through a crisis, you're going to have two at the end. Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you'll have your and you won't have any money.
Isn't that the truth? Okay, I'm taking that one. Thank you, guys. I love that. Thank you. I'm going to take that and use it and apply it and remember it. So, okay, Maggie, and then lastly, would you share what are some of the challenges? So, like honing in on this strength of positivity, or even considering some of your other strengths, what are some of the challenges that you find that get in the way of you living and working in your strengths?
I think sometimes fear, self-doubt, not thinking that you're enough or making an impact. But I think that can be said for any strength that you have. I don't think that necessarily is just positivity. We're all our worst judge of character. We're our worst critics. And so I think sometimes that's what stops us from using our strengths. And sometimes, well, in my case, sometimes I feel like people potentially could be like, oh, she's always so positive. How in the world? She doesn't live in reality. This is, this doesn't work. But I really try to live in reality and still be positive about what's happening. So, but I think that those are some fears that people could have, possibly with any strength.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So fear, it's almost like I'm hearing it's all rooted in like a fear or a doubt, or even what other people might think about us, or like say about us, almost like an approval. Am I hearing you correctly? Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. Okay. Can we give Maggie some virtual high fives or claps? Yay. Thank you for your courage, Maggie, to be transparent and to share. And so I just want to encourage all of you ladies to reflect on these questions. What are some of your strengths? And as I've asked many women this question, many women, they'll respond and say, I don't know. I don't know what the good qualities are about me. And so another way you can ask that or reflect on that are if you're not quite to the point where you can acknowledge them yourself, you're aware of them yourself, or you haven't taken the Strength Finder, you could also ask yourself, what are some of the nice things that people say about me? And then what are the benefits, reflecting on what are the benefits of living and working in your strengths? And then what are some of the challenges that you get to choose to overcome when it comes to living and working in your strengths? I love this quote by Tom Rath. He is the author of Strength Finder. He says, people have several times more potential for growth when they invest their energy in developing their strengths instead of correcting their deficiencies. Again, people have several times more potential for growth when they invest their energy in developing their strengths instead of correcting their deficiencies. Mm-hmm. So many times, you guys, we can go through life and go through our business focused on like what we aren't doing or who we aren't, or even, you know, our weaknesses. And what I appreciate about StrengthsFinder is how Gallup, the company that created the StrengthsFinder assessment, how they define a weakness is not using your talents, not using your strengths. And so if you take the StrengthsFinder's report or assessment and you take the, you upgrade your report to get the whole 34 list, mm-hmm. you are going to see your strengths in order 1 through 34. And it can be a temptation to go to the bottom of that list and be like, okay, what are my weaknesses here? And it is so key to remember that a weakness is not using a strength. A weakness is not using a talent. Isn't that just so fascinating? So what I appreciate about the StrengthsFinder is it puts words to our strengths. I could go on and on and on, you guys, about the benefits of taking StrengthsFinder. If you have not done it, I would totally recommend it. So again, it puts words to the things you're good at. And when you are digging into your strengths, what Gallup teaches is a 3-step process to be living in your strengths to your full potential, a 3-step process. So I'd like to be able to share with you what that 3-step process is. How Gallup words it and describes it is step number 1 is naming your strengths. Step number 2 is claiming your strengths. And step number 3 is aiming your strengths. So name, claim, and aim. Name, claim, and aim. Another way we could word that is awareness. So naming our strengths would be creating awareness around our strengths. Claiming, we could also say developing an appreciation for our strengths. And as I like to say, embracing our strengths. And then aiming is digging deeper into how we can apply our strengths. And so you want to go through that 3-step process to totally live and work in your strengths. And the reason for that is because if we just skim our strengths in StrengthsFinder, we're not going to develop like that deep awareness. And oftentimes, when we take the StrengthsFinder and become aware of them, oftentimes we're like, oh my gosh, I don't know how much I appreciate that one about myself, and like fully. And so we really want to work through that. So we not only are aware of it, of our strengths, but we appreciate them. We're embracing them. We're grateful for the talents that God gave us. And then focus on, okay, now that we're aware, now that we appreciate them, how can we use them in our life and in our business. So let me give you guys an example. So my number one strength is belief. And what that means is that I have a set of core values that is unwavering and drives every decision that I make in my life. And so how I work with this strength of belief is, for me, this business is about impacting lives. As you heard when Lisa read my accolades, it is all about making a difference in people's lives. I really like how Mary Kay said, how like what we do as beauty consultants is sell self-confidence in a jar. Like that speaks to me with my belief strength. And so how I work in my strength is when I'm tracking my numbers, how I look at those numbers is I look at them like they're a representation of the lives that have been impacted through the products. So when I hold an appointment, a party, afterwards, I reflect on how I saw a woman's self-esteem grow right before my eyes, or how I saw a woman's self-confidence grow right before my eyes. Mm-hmm. And what that does, you guys, is it fuels my belief strength. It fuels me to keep going. I mentor women that have competition in their top 5 in their strengths. Several women I mentor have competition. Competition is very low for me. And so I'm able to work with them on, okay, God's given you this strength. God's given you this talent. What will it look like for you to feel like you're winning in this business? And then we dig deep into that. And so those are just a few examples of how our strengths can, when we're living in them, we can, it's like they fuel us to move forward. And again, they fuel us to make greater impact on other people's lives. So when I think about, you guys, what living in our strengths means and what it looks like, this picture is what comes to my mind. So yep. Michael, have you guys seen this before? Will you nod your head if you've seen this?
Yes. Saw it when it happened, saw it in real life, saw the whole thing. I'm like, he's going to lose.
Yes. Okay. So Lisa, would you talk about this? Share with us what this,
absolutely.
picture represents.
Yeah. So that's Michael Phelps, obviously the winningest athlete, I believe, in the history of the Olympics. And his arrogant competitor who thought he was going to beat him and was smack talking. And instead of looking down the lane and swimming in his own lane and winning, he was more focused on Michael Phelps than he was on his own lane and his own race, and he lost. And also, being a former swimmer, I know that anytime you break your stride, anytime you do anything that is not what you're supposed to be doing, it was a split second, and it was, I don't know, 1/100th, I think, of a second that he lost by. And if he'd have looked straight ahead, he potentially could have won.
Wow. Okay, let's all write that down. If he would have looked straight ahead, he potentially could have won.
Mm-hmm.
If he would have looked straight ahead, he potentially could have won. That is so key, you guys, in our business. You know, I'm just thinking about, like, in this new Mary Kay world we are in of virtual work. When you think about your brave moments, you guys, for next week, I want to encourage you to swim in your lane. Don't look through the lens of other people's brave moments. And obviously you want to celebrate your Mary Kay sisters, just like you all do. Don't try to be someone else. You know, where we're so blessed in this Mary Kay world is that we have an abundance of ideas around us, right? And what is so important is that we filter the ideas that we're given. Okay, is this one meant for me? Is this idea meant for me? Or is this idea meant for somebody else? What can I gather here that is meant for me and is in line with my strengths and is in line with the direction that I am going in my business, in my own lane? I feel like this totally pertains to the Mary Kay world, like right now. This is such a timely example. So remember, if we swim in our own lanes, we're going to win the race. We're going to win our race. And just like Lisa said, Michael Phelps, he, if I understand this right, Lisa, he like retired and then he was like making a comeback, right?
Yeah.
And the other swimmer, like Lisa said, was talking smack, like, oh my gosh, you're old, like you're rusty. And I mean, this is just like such a great visual of what happens when we live and work in our strengths. I will literally think of this, you guys, if I am tempted to look at what other people are doing or to focus on and almost because we're all human and it's very easy to go into comparison, right? Where we compare somebody else's strengths to our weaknesses. And so if I ever have those temptations, I think of this visual right here. And I'm just reminded to put my blinders on and swim. So this week, you guys, as you are, activating on your brave moments, I want to encourage you to focus on your win. Focus on your win. Celebrate your Mary Kay sisters for their brave moments. Encourage them. Don't lose focus, though, on your own lane. Don't lose focus on who God created you to be, because you're going to lose a lot of opportunities to make a difference. So in closing, I want to share with you this quote. I just love this. And then I would love, if possible, for just one of you guys to share with my belief strength. I want to know that this time impacted you in your life. So if one of you guys would be willing to share just something you learned and how you see what you learned impacting you in your life and your business. So the quote is, our greatest fear is not that we are inadequate, but that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that frightens us. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. And as we let our own light shine, we consciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our fear, our presence automatically liberates others. So, okay, would one of you guys just really briefly be willing to share with me what was your highlight of learning about living and working in your strengths?
So, Marni, I'm wondering if Maggie Sherwin might be able to answer you, because she was the second one who had raised
Yes,
her
Maggie,
hand.
I would love to hear from you.
Okay.
Yes, thank you for thinking of her, Lisa.
Yes.
Maggie, would you be open to giving me some feedback?
Sure.
Awesome.
And then, real quick, and then Marni, could you take the slide off, and then we can see everybody and we can see Maggie.
Yes, thank
Awesome.
you, Lisa. You're so organized. I love you. Yes.
Great.
The quote that you just had up, Marni, I've seen before in sometimes just shorter versions of it, but it resonates, because I know there are times that, kind of like Maggie Fortman said, I might have an idea about something, or like I should say something about whatever to someone, and then it's like, but I don't know, because for me, the light versus dark is like, I feel like if people might start questioning, like, well, do you really know what you're talking about? Like, especially when it's Mary Kay related, like, do you really know what you're talking about? Like, they're going to start questioning, like keep going, where I'll be like, okay, like I'm going to be found out as like an imposter or something. So yes, I totally it totally resonates, where like you're actually more scared of how good you could be.
Yeah.
So yes, thank you, Marni, for the reminder that we should step into it and embrace it instead.
Yes. You are so welcome, Maggie, and thank you so much for sharing. I love your background. That is just so fun. Oh my gosh. I'm like, oh, that looks like a fun concert. I want to be there with you. So thank you so much for your willingness to share, Maggie. And thank you guys all for allowing me to be a part of your night tonight. It was a blessing.
Okay, this is what we do, Marni. You're getting it all. You're digital.
I'm receiving it and I'm giving it right back to you guys. Thank you.
Marni Hendricks, I love you so much. So much.
I love you too, Lisa. Thank you, friend. You are a blessing.
So much. Are you able to stay on with us?
Yes. I'm going to stay on till 8. Is that how long you guys go?
In theory.
Yeah, in theory. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I'm staying on till 8 with you guys.
We've tried, but I'm like, okay, so we're 2 hours in real life. And even when we cut a bunch of stuff, it's hard to get done that fast because these people are so amazing. You hear the great things that they share.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. I'm going to go to myself for a moment and oh, Marni, you're amazing. Just truly. And I'm looking off to the side because that's where you are on my screen. And for the recorded people later, they'll understand why I'm looking that way. Thank you for who you be in this world. Thank you for sharing your leadership so much. You know what not everybody knows is that Marni doesn't have a national sales director. So Marni has done so many things by seeking out other leaders and other leadership and then finding those mentors that really resonated with her and have really given her a lot of encouragement and ideas and love and this stability. And so she's always been so go give because she didn't have a national sales director. And she's been so outpouring just of love with me, and like her and her offspring, I'm like, I love them and they love me. Like we're really big fans of each other, right? Like Libby's kids, you know, like I have my own room at Libby's house, and Kayla and Christian Cornish, I'm pretty sure like I might have a crush on them, like their crazy awesome videos that they do, their lives. And then of course Catherine Longley, I love her brain and her strategy, and I love that you share your offspring with me and that you are so good at lifting people. And then I want to speak to you, speak to you about Brian, and I want everyone to hear because he is such an amazing husband and supporter, and I know how well you guys work side by side with each other, and I've had the pleasure of meeting him so many times, and he's just so others focused like you are. And lastly, I want to share about you that when your video of One Woman Can came, you know, we showed it at our events, we've shared it, we share it with everybody that we possibly can. And that section where you're sitting at your desk and then the kids are in fast motion all around you, I tell them how she's sitting, how you were sitting and how they were everywhere. I said, that's how the kids are and that's how she is. And as calm and happy as she is in that scene when they're all running around, I said, that's who she is. That's Marni Hendricks, authentic to the core. So thank you. Woo-wee. All right. Okay. So I thanked Marni. Check on my little list. You know how I have to stay on my little list. Okay. Dreaming in Jammies tomorrow night. Gonna be awesome. You might already have the pic collage. If not, I will resend it again. And you want to be on. Okay, I'm going to talk about the new e-recruiting. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. And then, so Dreaming in Jammies is for anybody, anyone in the Courage Nation can be on that. And it's run by Cece and I. We love it when you all are on because consultants share, and then it's another way to share the opportunity, and it's easy and it's fun and it's relaxed and the guests are relaxed, and it's just a more casual environment, and it's really good. And then for my unit, for my personal unit, working on Wednesdays at noon to 12:30, that is a check-in. Again, this Zoom meeting ID, all you do is come in. You can stay for the whole 30 minutes. You can come and go. Last week I had Tracy Pomeroy, Dory Anderson, and Alicia Clark were on. We shared ideas. We shared some fun stuff. Just had a really nice time, answered a question Tracy had in front of everybody, so we kind of all got the gist. It's not recorded. You can just come on and be on. So if you want to be on for 5 minutes or the whole 30, I'm really encouraging you to do that. Then I will, I already have the invite done. I'm going to post this later on Courage Nation. This is again for the Courageous Cadillac Max on Friday at 7. Stay at home beauty on a budget. So this is for our entire unit and all of your guests. So just like Cece did a live party for her team a week ago Friday, we're doing one for the Courageous Cadillac Max and our unit on Friday. I've already created the group, and what you can do is text me if you want to join us on Friday night at 7 live. No matter what, you can join. And then what you'll do is you will invite your friends to the group. I will start to put posts during the week. If they already have Mary Kay products, they can follow along with us. If they don't, it's okay. I will email you guys more information on that too, okay? Then keep trying the Shake Up Your Makeup bag, you guys. It's fun, it's simple, it's easy. It's not supposed to be long, so 20 to 30 minutes tops. She doesn't need to give you every item in her bag. And remember, on the workshop on Saturday, I went through and I shared the screen and did the click, 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 so you can find out where to do that. It's right on your main screen. Then, okay, e-recruiting. Okay, did you guys go to our unit page yet? Did you do that? Exiting full screen, going to gallery view, gallery view, gallery view, gallery view. There's everybody. Okay, all right, I'm sharing the screen. You guys, this is amazing. Okay, here we go. I'm going to share this. Everyone can follow along. Okay, so limited right now, limited until May 31st or until the company wants to discontinue it or whatever. Right now, May 31st, announced today. For a limited time, you can choose from 3 options to start a Mary Kay business. You guys, this is mind-blowing. So first of all, I want you to just look right in the center at the one that says e-start for 30 bucks. So right now, you could sign up one of your greatest friends or clients or someone who has been following you or interested in the Mary Kay opportunity or is interested in something and doesn't know what she wants to do. Right now, she could start a business for $30. That would get her, a personal website. So she'd get her $30 website for free, and she would get 1 year of credit card processing, which is a $39.95 value, and all the virtual training and education that we normally offer. So for 30 bucks, she can join Mary Kay, have her own website, her pro pay taken care of, and she is in business. She has her consultant number. She can start doing any sort of e-business that she would like. Now, important for you to know, this does not include any products or any samples, but she could sure get started right away, okay? Now I want you to look at the one on the left, the full starter kit like we've always offered, okay? Your $100 starter kit with your $400 worth of products in it, okay? Ah, yeah, options. Now look at the right. Holy man, what? Yeah, all 3. 2, sorry. A third choice, someone could join and get their $100 starter kit, and they could join and get the e-start for another $30, you guys, which would allow them the full kit, all the products, the whole 9 yards to do stuff in real life and have the products to be able to either take with them to work or to use themselves, and the website and the credit card processing for $130. To me, the one on the right, I think, is the most bang for your buck. Okay, I'm going to stop the share. Okay, here we go. Stop share, Lisa. Okay, stop share. Okay, are you excited? Yeah, okay. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go to, oh, no, I'm not. It's gone. Okay, well, I was going to go to In Touch, but I'm not going to now because it's gone. So all you do is just go to your main page on In Touch. You will see it scroll across with the new eStart. Also, if you look on the MK News, remember that's the news feed on the left that is always giving you the latest. You can click on that and it will give you the details. So here's what's exciting. It's all exciting. First of all, do this for me. if you have a friend right now, wait, already, they're like already listening. Megan and Katie are already like, what? I'm in. Okay. How many of you, whatever, you're going to raise your hand if you have someone that is already a whiz bang on social media. She's posting selfies. She knows how to do things. She's maybe inviting you to groups. She is a rock star on Instagram. Like everything you see about her is like, wow, she's really good at social media. Reach out to her. Because if she's already good at this, if she's already good at that idea, she might appreciate $30. Okay? Secondly, do you know someone who is already a client, maybe has lots of products? She's got it all. She could be your best client right now. She's got it all. She already has everything. She might be an option for a $30 business. Okay? Next, someone that you've just been following that you like, or she likes you, knows nothing about Mary Kay right now, but is looking for something. She might be an option. Next, I have you, so you guys know about my friend Emily that I've been talking about, right? That we met on someone else's page and now we're like best friends. So I wanted to do the Shake Up Your Makeup bag, and I had to reschedule it from Saturday, and she goes and tells me that she had just emptied her makeup bag and everything in it is what she loves now. Super great. I still want to do it with her anyway. I want to figure out, all the stuff that she has in her bag. I'm going to reach out to her about this when we're doing Shake Up Your Makeup, because we know each other because of online. That's how we know each other, is meeting someone on someone else's page. That means she's good at social media. We've done FaceTime calls before. Hello. I'm going to tell her about the e-business. You know why? Also, she said she's an introvert. She said she likes people, but gets her energy from being at home. Great. Do you want to know more about what we do? She's already watched the Dreaming in Jammies video that Cece and I did last week. She loved it. Ideas. You know people right now. Here is my word of caution. If there can be a word of caution, here's my word of caution. I heard somebody say, oh, well, if someone has ever said they don't have $100, here you go, get them in $30. Okay, hear my heart. She might have 30 if she doesn't have 100. That could be true. That could very, very, very well be true. But does she really need and want and desire more than $30 in her pocket? Because one of the things we've always said is, can you imagine having $100 in your pocket anytime you wanted it, right? I heard Mia Porter say over the weekend, does she have will and the bill? Does she have the will to start a business and a $100 bill? $100, right? And here's why I'm telling you this, because if she chooses 30 and only 30, she does not get the opportunity to go back and say, oh, give me that $100 one too. Are you hearing me? You feeling me? Okay. With the 100 and the 30, she gets the whole meal deal. So a $400 retail products, that starter kit, the starter kit itself with everything in it is valued around $500. It's $400 worth of products, but it's like $100 worth of, supplies and all of that, and your trays and your mirrors and your samplers, the color cards right now, right? Like Cece challenged us to put this on tonight and we're wearing it. That's in the starter kit, right? Samplers, and 2 full miracle size sets and all that jazz. Well, if it's $500 worth of supplies and materials plus the 30, she gets the Mary Kay website and the Pro Pay. For 130, she gets 400, 570, like 570. To me, that is the smartest way to do it. That's my opinion. That's Lisa Cadillac Max, strategic, top 5 strength, futuristic activator. What if she likes it and now is going to spend $100 on samples? And you're going to be like, I'd really rather you didn't spend $100 on samples. I'd really rather you invested that in product. Let's talk about that next, okay? Now, they still get to take advantage of all of the Great Start program. Like they're a legit brand new beauty consultant. They're like brand new, okay? They're completely legit. Just hear my heart on that, okay? And I think you just might need to do an individual basis. Now, there's one more I want to share with you. because there's a whole bunch of you that are on this screen right now that are in your great starts, whatever it's called. So it's April right now, right? April, March. Anyone who has joined since January, you are in this category right now. Because those of you that are not yet a star team builder and have not yet recruited 3 people on your team, get a load of that, you guys. On the left-hand side, the full starter kit. So those of you that are new and have 3 bestie coupons to still offer people, they can get the full meal deal, you guys, for $75. And then if they wanted to do the e-start with it, so now it's up 105 for that over 500 and some odd. Are you serious? Like, I'm thinking, right. Thank you, Cece. Cece's like, yeah, mind blown. Okay. Now, I was having a conversation with Sandy yesterday, day before, and we were talking about a friend of hers, and she's like, oh, yeah, she follows me on this, and I think she'd be good at this. And I was like, great, let's talk to her. Then this came out, Sandy, and I was like, oh, geez, this is her right here. Call her, tell her. Okay, so now is the time. Also, my message, my last Cadillac Connect the other day with my hat on, I sweat for tacos, was about being classy and professional. We are classy and professional. Yes, team? We're not going to be like, who's got $30? Join my team. No. You don't recruit people who you're looking for by announcing to the world, do they have $30? Okay? You'll see it. That's not who we are. We don't have this amazing, classy team and professional and outstanding, amazing women because of throwing things out there, throwing stuff, throwing mud against the wall and hoping it sticks. That's not who we be. And I'm looking at every single one of you, and none of you came into this company like that. Every single one of you is on this team because of a relationship that you built with your recruiter. Every single one of you. I can see all of you. We've got family on here. We've got college friends on here. We've got babysitters of other team members on here. We have another mother-daughter team, We've got people that have been friends forever. We've got college friends, high school friends. My family is all over this thing. Yeah, everybody is from a relationship. So what Mary Kay wants you to know is that there's a group of people that are going to like this right now, you guys, right? There's also going to be a group of people that are going to still like the traditional way. So when Marni was just talking about swimming in your own lane, he would have won if he'd have focused on his own lane. Oh, I guess I was the one who actually said that. Okay. Swim in your own lane. Okay. Like, I'm woo. My number one strength is woo, win others over. Do you know how hard it is for me to win someone over through a text? I might win them over, but in my heart, I'm like, I got to talk to him. I got to see him. I got to talk to him. I got to see him. I delivered someone today that needed a safe delivery or whatever. I'm guessing she needed safe delivery because she stayed like this far away when she came to the door. I was just so happy to see her face. Made me so happy just to see her face. And we just chatted briefly and I gave her samples. Okay. So what if you call someone about the $30 and then you give her all 3 options and she says, seems like the third one's a good idea. The 100 plus the 30. Okay. Or what if she says, no, I like the 30. That's fine for now. And you say, okay, that's cool, Susie. You can do that. No problem. I just want you to know that, once you're in, that's what you're going to get. Okay. She says, yep, I'm cool with that. That's all I want. You say, okay, great. No matter what Susie says, this is what I would do. This is what your sales director would do. I would put 5 little sampler packets together of the miracle set or like the charcoal mask and the moisture renewal gel mask and or color card, just some little samplers. I would put 5 of them together and I would mail them to her top 5 people for her that day. That's what I would do. If she's local, drop them off at her house in mailers or whatever, cute little bags, whatever, and say, here, these are for your first 5 people, okay? Because then after that, we, your director, and you, whoever this turns out to be, can do an online debut party. So Tammy Clout is a top sales director in Heidi Gelser's area. It's one of her sisters. And she's been doing virtual parties. She has some brand new team members from the virtual parties. She had one of the new team members have an online virtual party, and she had $1,600 in sales. Because of that $1,600 in sales, she was able to invest that money into her product order and start with a qualified order in the Great Starts program and got the free product. And then her recruiter got the $50 team building bonus, and so forth and so on. See how this all works together? Okay. Now what you're also not going to do, because sometimes we have to say what we're not going to do. We're not going to go to see someone cute on Facebook and go, oh, Susie, I like her. And then message her and go, hey, girlfriend, we have this brand new thing and I just wanted to tell you about it. So give me a call. And she's like, who's that? What are they all about? So my daughter just had an interesting thing happen to her where someone did that. Now, here's the thing. We're legit, right? So when we say, hey, girlfriend to somebody, we're like, hey, girl, hey, what's up? Hey, friend, hey, beauty, hey, gorgeous. Like, those are our words. We've been using beauty, gorgeous, and girlfriend since the beginning of time. Now other people are stealing it and wrecking it. Okay. So the problem is if you don't say her name, she thinks you did just copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. So Cece was in this conversation with somebody and Cece's like, yeah. Cece actually unfriended her. The girl is still doing it. So she is literally just doing the copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. No, not having it. If at all you have her number, try calling her. If she doesn't answer, either leave her a voicemail or do a voice memo and then a text follow-up. Or start with a voice memo and a text follow-up. Or try FaceTiming her on Messenger. If you see that she's on Facebook, try FaceTime and see if she answers. People are answering their phones more than they used to, my friends. Yeah. So does this give you some ideas? We're staying classy and professional because you guys, your futuristic sales director is going, okay, we are in our temporary circumstance. Now, we don't know what new normal is going to be and whatever. Who cares? This is temporary. In a week, it's going to change again. Look how much stuff has changed in the last week. Okay? Stuff's going to change again. Then it's going to change again. Then it's going to change again. One sec, be rad, and I'll come to you. Then it's going to change again. And this is going to stick. We are going to stick. Our relationships are going to stick. Okay? We're going to have us and each other. And we're going to know that we're not going to recruit the rando because rando is not going to stick. Your relationships are going to stick. Okay? Does that make sense? We can use this as a tool, which is exactly how Mary Kay is using it right now, is as a tool to reach out. So I'm thinking, you know who I first thought of? Terry and I took a walk today. I've done a lot of exercise today. I was like, B-Rad. I said, this is so perfect. If we'd have had this when we recruited B-Rad, I would have approached her with the $30 thing for her attention because B-Rad is a bomb on social media, right? Her business, her B-Rad wedding celebration, I mean, she's like everywhere. Like everybody knows B-Rad, right? Cece knew her, they had a relationship. If I would have had this information, B-Rad, when I met you, I would have said, look at this, look at this. Look at this $30 thing. I want you to see this. And then I still would have said, now I want you to know all the information so you have it all to make an intelligent decision. B-Rad, which would you have picked?
130 for sure.
Thank you. Would you like to ask your question?
Comment just
yes.
as a reminder to everybody about the megaphone voice. Before I even went on In Touch today or got that email about this, I follow a handful of different directors around the country that I look up to, and it was like drinking out of a freaking water hose. Like, oh my goodness, everybody was posting on their stories, and I understand that your sister might only follow you. You may only be their Mary Kay person, but you have to remember other companies do this all the time, and they spam social media, and that's what is going to devalue this. So don't do that, because I was totally bummed that all these people were posting the same thing, because I'm like, well, it's not even making it seem special then. It's too loud.
Thank you. Thank
Yep.
you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. We are jumping in to the e-business more prominently.
Proper way. Yeah, the proper way, I think.
The proper way. Thank you. And we're still all about the relationships, because we don't recruit randos. You can't even. They'll reach out to you, some weirdo, and then you actually have a conversation with them, and then they weren't real. Then they'll look for another company, because that's just not how we operate, right? And you saw my Instagram post that I got some of the words that from people were sharing, hey, how is business? And here's the long answer to it. And I changed a bunch of it to be my words and also to make Mary Kay sound even better. I put it on Instagram, and I'm trying to get it back to Facebook, but I promoted it. And so there's this, whatever. But it's classy. And that's how we're going to stay. We're going to stay classy. That's the idea, is to stay classy.
Mom, can I cut in? I don't know if you can see me.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Go ahead. Yes.
Yeah, thank you, B-Rad, for saying that. And two thoughts in this. Totally working with people that, one, you have already layered about the opportunity. Perhaps they were concerned about the 100. Perhaps they just needed another layer. Perhaps they need another conversation. And like my mom said, being cautious of, does she really want a business? And just being cautious, just being aware, and giving her the choices still, right? We are not jumping in and saying, hey, it's $30, just do this. We are still allowing them the option and the information to allow them to make that educated decision. So Amanda and I just both thought of a couple people, and Becky, I know one of her people will appreciate this, because they've already heard about the opportunity. They already know it's such a great, a great deal. Gosh, the starter kit is already such a great deal, you guys. It is a steal for new consultants to be able to get that amount of product and resources in there. So 130 is definitely the way to go. And I would kind of lead with that and say, oh my gosh, exactly like my mom said, here is this to get your attention, and check out what else you can gain from this. I want to also caution you with the $30. They do still need to be active consultants in order to take advantage of the website ordering process. So a person cannot sign up for 30 bucks, get their pro pay and their website, and just start ripping off orders, okay? They do need to be active consultants, so I want that to be extremely clear. And I also want to refer back to that conversation we had about verbiage a couple weeks back, where I gave you guys some verbiage about our opportunity. If you're not sure how to word that, please ask your sales directors, because what we don't need is for you to over-explain that, well, it's just $30, but then you also have to get some products, but not a lot of products, and okay? So let's just take one step at a time. Just please know that, because I apparently am more futuristic than I intended or knew, Mom, as well. And so I kind of foresaw that as well. So we're going to be smart, and we're not going to give them the wrong impression that they only need to purchase the 30 and boom, they're making money. That's not what this is. So I just want that to be super clear as well. And I read some small font, small print, just to make sure that those details were also clear. So again, talking with women that you have already chatted with about the opportunity would be a great place to start to kind of solidify their decision. And then exactly reaching out to those social media moguls, is that the word? People that are already really, really, fabulous on social media, and maybe are posting products that they liked anyway. So great tool, and a tool at that. We do not fall on tools. We use them strategically and well.
That's great.
Sorry if that was too intense.
That's great.
Okay.
No, does that make sense, you guys? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, you heard all the love that Marni Hendricks gave you for being so professional and awesome and amazing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because that's how we are. That's how we roll. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's how we roll. Okay. And then also, Tracy said earlier, the whole meal deal is like supersized. Yes. Andrea Gracielny just said, well spoken, Cece.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. You said the screen is still on you? I don't
Yeah,
think
so every time you do that, Mom, you have to change it again.
Oh, like that?
So,
Like that?
nope, you stopped my video. Nope. Nope.
Okay.
So you put the person speaking on the big screen for everyone, which is fine, but then when you don't change it off, they're still looking at someone that's not speaking
Oh, that's
anymore.
so weird because that's not over here.
That's why I asked
Okay,
if you
but
were
can I have my
controlling
video?
it.
Okay, because so I'm doing the recording and I see everything.
Yeah, it's delayed on our side, and it's sometimes you over then ride what we choose on our side. We're learning.
So I'm
together.
still highlighting hello.
No, you shouldn't be anymore.
Okay, there you go. Yep, there you go.
It just takes a second or two to catch up, I guess. Okay.
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 Great.
Okay. Any last thoughts? Anybody, any last thoughts? Last thoughts? Are you excited? Are you thinking of people? Yes? Yes? Okay, great. I want to make sure that, okay, I'm going to show these. I'm going to show these because we already gave everybody a whole bunch of love, all the people involved. These are Andrea's flowers right there from the fabulous Rhonda Deaver. Yes, look at the buttons. I mean, seriously, right? So
awesome job, Rhonda. Thank you so much, you guys. So pretty.
they're gorgeous. Gorgeous. So as you know, we're very well known for our prayers in our Mary Kay family, and we're going to send all kinds of them over to, well, she's over here. Maybe she's over here. Rhonda Deaver, because Dan is having his surgery at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, and it's going to go fabulously. We already know that. And she's got a nurse that's going to keep her connected, and then that she'll keep me connected, and then I can tell all of you guys. And we know that Andrea is doing marvelously with her family. She's got 2 great sisters and a great husband and doing what she needs to do with her family. So that's why we do what we're supposed to do, because people need us to, because Andrea's taking care of her family and Rhonda's taking care of her family. That means we step up. We step in the gap for people who need us to step in the gap. That means we step up and we do more to protect everybody and to protect this opportunity and this company and these people. Okay? Okay. I love you guys. I think we're good. I think we're golden. Let's go. Love you.
They have a challenge. They have a challenge, Mom.
What the challenge?
Mom,
oh,
they have a challenge.
What was it?
So you guys, your challenge, if you could please write this down. I would recommend you guys do both since we all have time on our hands to be able to do so. I would recommend you take part in the MK #MK Standout Challenge. Whitney Schleline has a fabulous example on her Instagram, and I'm sure many of you others do as well. I'm doing it on my VIP page. I shared a little sneak peek on my Instagram feed. So yes, so do take part in that. If you need more information, simply search your search bar in touch, #MK Standout, in touch, all run together. You will find the information that you need. The words are put together for you guys already, right? So easy. Wasn't it so easy, Whitney? And nod. She's nodding. Okay, great. So easy. Love it. Thank you, Brittany Raj. It is in your comments. Click there. Okay. Our second challenge, and I just did one yesterday, and it like gave me life to get to know someone new, you guys. So my extroverts do a shake up your makeup because it will make you feel so good, and do it with someone that you don't know as well. I did it with CB's neighbor, Dawn, who is not yet my customer, but is just a great gal. And we got to talking. We just had a really nice time. The whole conversation was about 25 minutes. with getting to know her a little bit. And I was able to then ask, if I may, provide her with some Mary Kay products that she might appreciate in exchange for the things that she wanted, not exchange, to replace the things that she wanted to replace and some things she had questions about. So it went awesome, you guys. It's very simple. Uh-oh. You still hear me?
Yep, you're good.
Okay. You put you on, so now I don't know what's happening, Mom.
Oh.
So yes, so Shake Up Your Makeup is another great opportunity for that too. So shake up your makeup with someone new. I would highly recommend it. Say, hey, I've got to try this. It's a new way of connecting with someone I don't, someone that's not using our products yet, and the MK Standout Challenge, with which B-Rad posted in comments. So check that out, you guys. Great way to start your week, great way to plug in, great way to do something positive, something that builds other people up, makes other people feel good, which in turn will make you feel good. Sound good? Sounds great.
Yes.
Okay, lots of nods, thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you.
And thank you,
That's
tonight.
it.
Thank you, Cece. You did a fabulous job running the show tonight. Thank you so very much. Love you all.
Have a great night.
Love, love, love. Bye, guys.
Yeah.